drum set. Daddy got us a drum set. Are you gonna play the drums? You're good at playing the piano.
I'm really good at playing this game.
Welcome to the vlog. Just gonna play Pac-Man. Don't. When they're chasing you, eat these things and you can eat them. Wait until they get close. Now go get them. Go eat 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 them. Oh, you got them. Oh, no. Game over.
Can we do 2 players? I can hit it so you can try.
Do I go first?
Yeah. Gotta get that one. Look at them! They're coming! Hey, she's getting the ghost.
Oh no! Look at it! Journey said we've got eggs down here. I've got 2 chickens. So I've got 2 chickens that like to escape. One is the rooster, Tressa, and the other one is Tressa's buddy. They both were out of the same batch, but she's a girl. She's half Dan, half Leghorn. So watch out for those ants right there. You just took. So you have 4 eggs. Journey, come on. Hi guys, let's fix the old bang. Is the bangs banging? So I went ahead and got chicken. We're gonna have, I came up on the fly again with dinner. Dinner this week. So I have to plan my dinners. I have to be I can plan like the meals we have, and then I can figure out what day we'll have them on. But if I don't do that, I know some people can just go buy stuff and then they can come home and then figure out what they'll make with it, but I can't do that. So I have to plan my meal. So I passed the cheese for the chicken nachos, and I just really wanted that cheese, and so I was like, chicken nachos? And Sterling's like, yeah. So we're gonna have chicken nachos tonight. So you guys saw I put in the crock pot, I got a packet of the bell peppers and onions. It's just way easier to do it this way, and you get more of the peppers and onions rather than buying 2 or 3 peppers and an onion and chopping it up, and you know, anyway, it's just convenience. And then a thing of Rotel, and then this time I put a little bit of fajita seasoning in it. I'm like, normally I just do taco, but we'll see. And then we shred it all up, and then you'll have your, well, you got to drain some of it because the chicken will have juice and the frozen vegetables will have juice, and so you drain out a majority of your juice and then use a mixer and mix it up, and then put it on chips with some cheese. Anyway, Sterling came in. She don't like to be on camera, but I have some chicken over here that I need to prep. I'm going to vacuum seal it. Yeah, since I bought bags for my vacuum sealer, I don't waste as much, because I know if I put it in the freezer it'll be good for a while. But I like to girl, just threw it. I like to prep it before I vacuum seal it. Oh, almost dropped that one on the ground. Hold on. Come on. Alright, now let me pat these dry, and I will vacuum seal them. As I was trimming my chicken, oh my gosh, that cat. Y'all, going from 3 cats to 1 cat is insane. She is. She's something else. I'll tell you that. Yeah. So this past year we lost our Boo and we lost Junebug. And so Junebug was an indoor-outdoor cat. Winnie and Boo are strictly indoor. And then we have another cat, Aberdeen, that showed up here. And so she is an outdoor cat. She prefers to be outdoor. Even like last night and the night before it got really cold, we brought her in. Her and Winnie do not get along, so I locked her downstairs in Journey's bedroom. She has her bedroom, which is basically where she keeps all her toys. She don't even really play down there anymore. She used to, but she isn't. But I'm just patting my chicken. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, so now Winnie is, you know, she's crazy, running amok. She gets the zoomies. She's always gotten zoomies, but now they just get a little bit out of hand, or she's everywhere. But I've got the freezer bags. I think next time I'm gonna buy the bigger size, but again, I didn't really know what I was doing, and these were $8 for like a big roll. So, but what I was thinking when I was cutting the chicken, that it's funny that my dad's an outdoorsman, and so he's done a lot of hunting and fishing and trapping and he's done it all. And I used to go trapping with him. I would go, you know, to deer camp with him. I would do a lot of things. Fishing. I grew up fishing. I love fishing. My husband is not a fisherman, so we don't fish. But I personally really do enjoy fishing. He don't see it. He's not an outdoorsman, so I love camping. He don't, so we don't ever go camping. But So growing up, seeing my dad do this, our cats would catch gophers and kill them. And when I would find them, you know, this sounds really sick and morbid, but this is probably, I was probably Journey's age, honestly. Journey's age and maybe up to like 12 maybe. I would find them, and I had watched my dad skin so many animals, tan so many hides. You know, I was right there with him while he did a lot of this stuff, and so I decided I was going to skin these animals and tan their hides. So I would skin the gophers. I would skin them. I would take off their hides, and I would have a little like pile of these, you know, and I'd tell my dad that we need to tan these. We never did. I don't even know what actually happened to like them, but you know, I remember this one time the cat had a gopher and it didn't kill it. It was still alive. So I was like, I tried to get it because, you know, I'll only do it to the dead ones. I wouldn't, you know, I'm not into, you know, hurting. So I got the gopher away from her, and I was like, you know, Mom, you know, I thought the gopher was hurt. And she's, you know, it just, then that thing latched onto my finger, and I had to like shake it off. And I went to my mama crying and had like, it like tore a part of my skin off my finger. Anyway, yeah, so don't ever do that. Don't do that. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about when I was like trying to pull that. I was like, come on, Pam, you skin gophers and you can't skin this chicken. But yeah, so I'm just gonna piddle around for a little while. I gotta show you guys what I got at the thrift store. So it was grocery shopping day, and I told them last night, I was like, damn, what you doing? I said, I want to go to the thrift store. I want to go to the Salvation Army. Guys, the Salvation Army has been so, like, it's, did it do it? It's not like what it used to be. We used to find good stuff there, and now it just seems like, I don't know, like they just don't have the stuff, or they're not putting it out, or I have no idea. But he was like, they never have anything. I was like, but I watched a vlog and we went there and I found some good stuff, and then all of a sudden I want to go there. I need to find a bag. I'll use this. I got one biscuit left in this that we can feed to the chickens, but I hate throwing any meat packages, anything in our trash, and since the chicken, and I have this other one I've had it on, I'm going to stick it in a baggie just to prevent our trash from stinking. Papa and Uncle Brian are out there, so she just ran out to them and give them a hug. I love her. They're pruning peach trees. Hey, somebody left a comment too about me showing like how they prune them, but I'm not going out there right now. Let me seal this and then I'll show you guys. So anyway, I told my husband I wanted to go to the thrift store. I also wanted to go to Ollie's. I heard that they have been finding bolts of fabric from Joann's at Ollie's, so I wanted to go there, but we didn't end up going there. So, but we did go by our thrift store. Thank you. Close that door closed. Close the other door. And I didn't really, I found this. Oh, and a sheet. So I bought this because I used my other vase for the flowers over there, and I needed a clear vase. So I had purchased these from the bin store probably a year ago. I don't know. It's been a while. But they're little hearts and little beads. They're just beads that you put in your vase. And then they had red and white Corbies. So I was going to put them in here with flowers. So I ended up buying myself some flowers. I can buy myself flowers. So I just picked out these ones because I thought they were pretty. So yeah, don't be afraid to buy yourself flowers, even if you have a husband. Sometimes they're clueless, like mine. Mine's clueless. You would think, hey,
Are the ones over here real?
what?
Are the ones over here real?
No, well, none of my flowers are real, but the ones I just bought and you clean the stakes out. Anyway.
Not the one in the box, the other one.
No. So I bought that for $1, and then this was there last time, and I thought about it, and so I was like, I want to, if it's still there, I'm gonna buy it. So it's just a bed skirt, and I think I have some kind of something with this, with the same print. A sheet, not a sheet, I think I have pillowcases. Maybe, I don't know. So it's a bed skirt, so you put it in your your box springs goes on top. And so, I think it's for queen. There was a few stains on it somewhere. Yeah. But it goes under your bed, so I'm like, whether or not I'll use it, because our bed is like a big tall box bed with drawers and stuff, so you'd have to be able to get to the drawers. You can. So.
Do you have to buy that?
What? Is there someone out here?
Nope.
I hear somebody out here.
Probably just Amazon. Did you order something? Not a single car.
Anyway. So,
Do you have to buy that?
I either...
The Wicked?
Yes, you gotta buy it. It's $20. Either I am...
biscuits?
Because I was like, I like the lace on it. And I had ideas. Like, I could totally remove this lace from here and just keep the lace. It was $2. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it. I'll either repurpose it or use it. I don't know. But it has to be... I'm gonna wash it. It's an off-white. I'm gonna actually put a little bit of bleach in it. It'll be okay. So that's all I bought there was $3. And then we ended up making donations. So I had a huge box of donations, mixed just a bunch of, knickknacks and doodads and this and that's. And then I had a huge bag of clothes and then a huge bag of shoes. And so we ended up taking those to the Goodwill just because their drop-off is so... And this is something me and my husband were talking about. So the thrift store, the Salvation Army, their drop-off, their donation is behind this big building. And so when you go back there, there's a lot of homeless people back there. Well, occasionally you see the homeless people, but it's just a mess. It's very shady back there. It's like there's junk laying all over the place, and it's just not convenient, and you feel like it's so hidden that it's kind of sketchy. So we ended up dropping our stuff off at the Goodwill because it's just a drive through. And so of course we went in there, and my husband found this, which is a ukulele that somebody painted with mushrooms, and I thought it was so beautiful. He was going to buy it because he was going to fix it. It needs these things right here, and he thought he had some. And then he decided that it would be too big of a project, and he didn't really want to fool with it. So, and he can string it, and he's a guitarist, so. And then I was like, what'd you do with it? He's like, I just said not to get it. I said, I told you I'd get it because I just think it's so beautiful. He said, I will hang it up. I was like, we'll hang it above Buck Rogers or Battlestar Galactica over there. Actually, I can hang it over. I've been wanting something for over there. Well, anyway, he's like, I thought I had some, so I'm just gonna wait and see. It was $2. I'm like, if he, does something, fixes it, then good. We'll still probably hang it up though. So we got that for $2. And then I couldn't find my 1984. I know I have it. I just don't know where. And then I needed 96. So I need to remember. Ugh, I hate it. It just pulled off some of the book. So this one was $2, and I'm pretty sure I have this one, but I don't know where it's at.
Home Alone?
You're gonna watch Home Alone? You know, I might have took it downstairs, so maybe I have it downstairs, but I know I didn't have it up here. And I said, this one might be in better shape than the one I have, so it was $2. I just went ahead and grabbed it, and so. And then at the checkout, I saw this cute butterfly that somebody had made. I just love, like, a good, you know, crafty. It's cute. Somebody glued some stuff on there. We're gonna fix these antennas. I was gonna hang it over there somewhere on my little hutch. I was gonna show you. Let me straighten out your legs. There we go. So I'm doing the hutch in a, let's see, where does this go? I'm doing my hutch in a floral theme. It just came to me yesterday. I was like, I need to do something. Oh. But it was cute. So I'll turn you around so you guys can see I'm not done. It's going to look much different when I get through. I was gonna try to. Okay, for those who are interested in this kind of stuff. So up top I have a lot of my cookbooks, all of my vintage ones. I love thrifting vintage one. This goose right here. Grandma has a bunch of goose stuff, so eventually I want to get that. But that goose and this goose right here came from Grandma's stuff. So I thought it was very cute, and I knew I had to have it. So we've got those guys up here. I also have a goose collection here. So over here is where I put this stuff. This again came from Grandma's, and so I put it here. This came from an estate sale. There's one more of them, but I don't know where I put it. And then this came from Michigan when we were garage sailing. And so I just made myself a little goosey. Yeah, a little goose wall over here. But so far, so I plan on, I'm just kind of like piecing things together right now and figuring out where I like them. But I've always had like these, but I'm going to arrange them with their saucers. So like these here, instead of doing that, let's see. Oh, a candle. So I was going to do a little bit of this more like this. So a majority of them have their saucers, and there's probably just a couple that don't have them. But I'm going to arrange them somehow. Over here I put these jars that I thrifted, and I wanted to see the flowers show up better, so I stuck a piece of paper in there, but I think I'm just going to end up taking it out. I don't like the way that looks. And then I brought my chicken up that's got the flowers. I have this cup. Let's see what you guys see. I have this cup, which actually has it's got some flower seeds in there, and then Winnie's flea treatment, which I keep up here. So, and then over here I just have a trivet that there's actually two of them that I thrifted. And then we have this Pyrex. I just stuck that there. Again, it's not where it's going to be. I'm working. It's a work in progress. This is what I worked on yesterday. I didn't vlog yesterday, so I piddled around, went to Zuma, and worked. So, let me tighten you up. So here, what?
Did you fell at Zumba?
Here, I got the teapot tea set that Papa gave me. That was my mother-in-law's. Keep that in there. Over here, I just have the books, and I need to clean this off. This is where I stuck this that's gonna go on my chicken coop. This I got for Christmas one year, and I use it for my menu planner and what I need, and I really need to get back into planning everything. Then I thrifted these little gift tags for your jellies, and it's from the Kitchen of, and it has strawberries on it. That's why I wanted it. Maybe if I gift some of my strawberry jelly, I can do that. And then I had a doily. There it is. I'm going to move that one. I thought this little floral thing looked good because it's floral. And my books. And then this is a little goose tea light. But again, working through stuff. Figuring it out where I'm going to put it. And then I made this. Is another thing I thrifted from the bin store. Got from the bin store for $1. There was a bunch of them. Like you had to make them yourself. And so I was like, if I'm doing floral, I'm going to put those daisies up there. And then down here, you guys, I just moved that out of. I have just some breadcrumbs, some tea for my sister, and this is my unbleached flour, and then baking soda, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with. And then I got my little floral pan that I hold those in, and then I got a little chicken picture with some sunflowers. But this is what I did yesterday. I put this vinyl, and I put some back here, and then I think I might put some back there. I'm not really sure yet. I just think it brightens it up, and it's floral. So I have ideas. I have ideas for this. And then let me show you the shelf. Sue's watching Home Alone. So these shelves were empty after Christmas. This is where I had the village and my snowman. So I ended up moving my cookbooks that were over on that shelf down here. I had to rearrange, move the shelves so they could fit. So I just got that there. And then this was given, this was given to me for Christmas one year. This was a separate Christmas than this, both by my husband. And then this was given to me by my father-in-law. I believe it was for my birthday, or I don't know. It was maybe it was just a gift. But it was from him. It belonged to my mother-in-law. So again, they're just very special to me. So they get to go there. And then I thrifted this. And this is the planner I thrifted the other day. I'm going to put a plant in there. I actually bought some dirt today. And then these were stuff that Sterling thrifted that she wanted to get rid of. But I was like, oh, I love them. So it's a cat and a mouse. So we just got them there. And then while we're at it, I was going to show you what I did with the flowers that I thrifted the other day. I thought they looked really good. And I felt like it was just too big for my kitchen table. And so I decided I would put them here. And here is that. And there's the curtain. And here's the curtain that we will open. Got some light in. So, let's see if we can, yeah. So there's the jar with the garland that I bought from the Dollar Tree. And then this thing. This red thing right here I got from the Dollar General. It's actually a Christmas thing, and it was half price, so it was like $3. And I thought it would look really good for Valentine's, so we got that. And those beautiful flowers. I love them. $6. I got rid of a lot of the bulk in them. They had a lot of like leaves and stuff in them, so I got rid of them. And over here, I just have a plant. I thrifted a huge plant and then tore it apart, and so I just put it in this basket. There. And then we got a diaper. Somebody's diaper. But what I was saying about that ukulele, we're going to pull you right here. So sorry about the TV, but I thought it might look good. I wanted something up here. And that ukulele looked really good there. But I actually have another picture I want to put there that belonged to Sterling that she doesn't want anymore. So there was a couple more things I wanted to show you. These balls are gonna be the death of me. I'm always afraid they're gonna fall off. Put it in the drawer. I gotta figure out what to do with that. So at Sam's, they have these blankets. And I just thought it was so beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh. But they had two signs. They had one sign on one side, and it said 1088. And then it had another sign on the other side that said 19 something. And so I was like, oh, I really like this. And this lady comes by, and she was like, oh my gosh, I love your sweater. And I was like, thank you. And then I was looking at these blankets, and I was like, so pretty. I said, but I don't know if it's 1088 or 1988. She's like, oh, they're 1088. She goes, that fuzz with my face. She's like, I buy them all the time. And she's like, I buy them and I keep them in my car. Then if I see a homeless person out and, you know, they're cold or whatever, she's like, I just give them a blanket. Look how big it is. Look how pretty it is. Anyway, I'm going to give it a wash too, but I just want to share that. So this is 1088 at Sam's. So pretty. And then, so I have been watching these pots and pans. They are the Harvest Flower. They're from the 70s. I have one of them, but we use it all the time. It's probably in here. Yeah. So I thrifted that pan way back when, and I love it because it's enamel. And I was like, you know, I want more of these pans. So I started shopping around on eBay, and I put a few of the different lots in my cart, and then I was like trying to decide on which one I really wanted to get. And I'm like, there was one, and then it was like $46, and the shipping was really high. And I sent it to me, and my friend Mandy, she's like, yeah, but that shipping is like really high. I'm like, yeah. So I found some other ones, and I added those to my cart. And sure enough, these other ones have sent me offers, you know, reduced price or whatever. And so the one, it was a $60-something set. I think it was, no, it was maybe 70. Maybe they had it for 70 or something. They sent it for 38 something and some change. Sent me an offer, like I could buy it for that. And once I added it to my cart, and their shipping was $29, so it was still almost 70 bucks. Actually, I think it was over 70 with the tax. I think there's like $4 tax. I'm like, you know, I really want it, but that's kind of steep. And so it got down to like the very last day, and I was like, let's see if they'll take 35, which would be an additional like almost $4 off. And they accepted it. They took 35 for it. Still, it was 60 something for these, but I feel like I'm getting a good deal because I think there is 5 of them. There is the big, like, oh, what's it called? Dutch oven, like the big Dutch oven. And then I think there's probably one this size, and then the one that I already have, and then a frying pan, and then a casserole dish. And there's only 2 lids, but that's okay. I majority of the time don't cook with a lid anyway. But they sent me the wrong one. She sent me this, which is very gorgeous and very beautiful. The inside is not the best. I mean, it's okay, but the other one is in excellent, so it says excellent condition. But this was a different lot that I bought, or a different auction that I bought. My battery light is flashing. Anyway, so before I bought the lot, I had bought this, which was supposed to be just the frying pan. And so I get it, and it comes in a small box, and I'm thinking, well, they do fold the frying pan up, because I'm like, how can it fit in there? Let me look at my purse. So this one, it was $14.83 is what I ended up paying for this frying pan. It's Harvest Blossom. Let me look at the item. And it says it's in excellent condition, so I'm like, so it matches the pan that I have. So I'm like, I love that. And so I get this in the mail today. Yeah, 8.5 inch frying pan for $7.13, and then with shipping, I don't remember what the shipping was, but she sells this one for $9.08. But then she's like, I was like, I got the wrong thing. I got the saucepan, da 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 da. And she's like, oh, I'll send the other one out to you right away. And sorry about that. And you can either keep this or donate it. So, and my husband's like, well, don't donate it. I was like, well, I would never, because it's so beautiful. I'm not going to use it though. Let's see if you can. I mean, it has a lot of wear. I've seen them way worse though. The one I have up there, I forgot what, that's from the 60s, I think. I say up there. Let me show you. Ooh. So that one right there is kind of yucky on the inside. But I thrifted it. They had like more of that set. And honestly, I probably should have bought it and resold it, but I didn't. I was like, eh. Maybe I can stick this up there. So that's... I'm going to clean up. First, I'm going to set my base up. Dinner's in the crock pot. I need to sweep, vacuum, do school, and figure out what orders I need to work on and post a video for you guys and clean this all up. Look how pretty the sky is, guys. Just taking a quick walk around the orchard before it gets dark. Look, you guys.
I know they've been growing for a long time out here.
It's so nice to see little flowers pop up. I know where some of y'all live, it's probably really cold. Snow on the ground. We live in South Carolina. Not wearing a jacket. It is a little bit chilly out here, but it's not too bad. Especially if you're moving your body, it's not bad. But my goal is to move my body at least once a day, as in some form of exercise, just to get my heart pumping. It smells like smoke out here. It's so beautiful. You can see I don't know if you guys can see the sunlight reflecting on the water down there. So beautiful.
Don't you care if I fall?
Oh yeah, I care if you fall. I hope you don't fall.
No. Oh. I'm scared to jump.
You did it.
Did I see some of the cages? Like when kids, like in a car or in something, they go in like a tiny little place. And she's like scared. And then she thinks that, look,
how pretty it
like
is.
a bridge. And he's like doing this. And then onto the bottom.
Let's walk over here.
And he's already onto me.
See the pink water? Is she?
But she's on the one over there. She's in this one. Ow!
Oh, you okay?
Don't do tall ones. Do ones like these, right? Follow me. There's something on the tree I have to show you. It's pretty weird why the trees do this. I don't know.
Is it sap?
Yeah, the little gooey stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder why they do that. There's a whole column right there. Oh,
Winnie. What are you guys doing on a hay bale?
Good night. See you tomorrow. Jesus loves you.